Hi everybody, we're back here. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys um, on the whole Putin, Biden, Ukraine, USA crisis going on. Listen, I don't want you guys to worry. It was funny because when I was getting ready to do this video, I got a notification and it was Linda G going live. And I feel like we got the same kind of energy. So listen, remember that Biden Cup I did back in the beginning of January, where everything was going to be okay? The U.S. is not going to go to war with Russia, please. I want you to be calm. There will be some incident. There will be some loss of life. I will post that video below, but I'm sure you guys are very familiar with it. But for those who aren't, just in case, I'm going to post it. And then the Putin Tasa as well. But stay calm. Stay calm, everybody. It will be resolved. There will be some drama. And I told you, Putin's going to be acting a fool. There's going to be people dead. I told you that. But it will be resolved. Unfortunately, to lose a family member, I'm not diminishing the importance of that's not what I'm doing, but I'm saying to those who will lose their family, I don't even know. It's the end of the world for them, right? And we share in the sentiment of grief and loss. But I gotta say, the U.S. is very unlikely. I didn't see that in my readings. I didn't see that in my tasas. I don't think the U.S. and Russia are going to go to war. And so just stay calm. The other thing is, I did another cup back in October where I saw people protesting in vehicles. And so I think the Canadian truckers are going to be coming down to the U.S. or not the Canadian truckers, but the model of the protest in Canada with the truckers will be mimicked here in the U.S. It's a better way of saying it. So just get ready for that. And I did that cup back in October. I'll post that as well. And then the other thing is, a lot of people ask me what cards are these? It's the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. And so here I am today because I wanted to do a few tarot readings. Later on I'll be working. It's pretty early here, but later on I'll be working on my tasas. I think I'm going to do a Rudy just because they're so easy. And I haven't decided whether I'll do a Tucker Carlson tasa. I think I might do a Tucker Carlson. Because when I did the Sean Hannity, it showed me the protests and the crazy people in the Capitol as well, and the coronavirus. So if I do one of those crazy Fox newscasters, I might get a little glimpse of what will be the news cycle. So I wanted to do that. And so let's get started. So listen, guys, let's start with Toiletgate. Donald Trump acting, the Two of Coins. Let's throw that in there. Toiletgate is about two different things. Yikes. And he could spin this like a ball. He could spin it. I want to know, what were the documents? Give us a little glimpse, please. Padre nuestro. Whoa. What? What the? I'm just gonna. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna take this. What was in some of the documents in Toiletgate? This guy, he ate classified documents, and he's too much. So he ate classified documents and he flushed them down the toilet. Let's see. Hold on. What did Trump flush down Toiletgate? What did Trump flush down Toiletgate? What was in toilet? Ooh. Okay. So it was things about his children. He flushed things. So, it's not that he was worried about problems in the United States. It was that he was worried about problems with his family. Now that kind of seems obvious, right? After you say it. He was worried about harassment stuff, things that he did with women. So I think that's what he flushed down: family business and women being harassed by him, or that were complaining about his attitude. Also, sicknesses. I think he got sick a few times while he was in the house and White House, and he flushed maybe those documents down. Yep, absolutely. Notes about him saying he doesn't know what to do. He didn't want to seem weak. Sickness again. He couldn't figure things out, and he was sick physically. So family, sexual harassment, sickness, him saying, I don't know what to do, help me. Things about his past. He couldn't sleep over it. And then some woman told him, just get rid of the documents. Maybe it was Melania? Somebody, a person told him to get rid of it. And he had help getting rid of it. But the people that helped him are probably the ones that will testify against him. Ironic, right? So the people that helped him will probably testify and bring it to light. Unbelievable, this guy. I mean, I knew it was going to be bad with him, but I didn't know it was going to be this embarrassing. Ay. So I also want to do a reading on Adam Kinzinger, and I will be using another tarot deck because I don't want them to get... I got to clean these out a little bit. So I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Divine. So just in case, I will now tell you what I'm using. I never even think about it until I see the questions in the comments. Okay, thank you. Hold on, guys. So here I am. I'm doing a reading on Adam Kinzinger and Kinzinger. He was born, he's a Pisces, February 27th, 1978. He's pretty young. He looks his age. Good for him. He looks maybe a little younger than that. So Cooper's a Pisces too, we determined, more or less. So I'm going to be celebrating his little birthday, 3 years old Cooper, coming up in March. So I'll be posting some videos and pictures of him with his friends. It's going to be cute. Poor Adam, he can't, he knows he doesn't have a chance to run for Congress. Let's do a reading on him and then on what will happen with him. And maybe someday I'll be able to do a cup on him. One day I think I'm just going to do a cup on people I like. A whole month of just dedicated to people I'm really fond of. And I think of people on the news. Michelle Sendor, I love her. She's from PBS. I think now she moved to another channel, and I kept getting hits on her. And eventually she left PBS, and now I saw her getting married or finding love and having children, all this stuff. So I'm in that vibe of like people I like. Let's do Adam Kinzinger, you guys. I gotta do my prayers. Sometimes now I'm saying them out loud, but it's just basically me asking God to help me and praying for the people's well-being. And if I think they're not good people, I pray to God to help their heart and mind, and to make them stumble and not be successful in hurting others. That's my prayer. And to forgive them. he's got some protection on him. Look at that. This fell out. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Happy family. His family is so proud of him. His family is so proud of him. They love him to death. And even those that have passed away are with him. Now, this guy's a Pisces. Again, a water sign. He knows. He feels it. He feels them. He feels their energy. Those that have passed with him. Four of Coins above him. He's worried. He's losing his job in Congress. It's not that he's worried that he'll be destitute, but he's worried about financial issues. He's good. Whatever job he gets is going to be a job that he feels secure in after he leaves Congress, but he's leaving. And he's going to try to get a job that brings about money, but not enslave him. So he's the type that it's not going to throw away his soul for money. But, he wants to make sure his family's protected. Like if he were on his own and he didn't have any family, he wouldn't care. But he has to look after others. Death. So it was like he knows it's the end of that part of his career. But it's not a big deal to him, actually. He feels it brings about a new beginning for him. What crowns him? The sun. Didn't he just have a baby boy? This is the mystery of the tarot. This is what crowns him, his baby boy. His son. He just had a baby. He could care less about anything else right now. His baby. That's what crowns him. What is beneath him and what he has and is his own. So his powerhouse. Knight of Wands. He's going to be marching on, moving forward. His family, his son, his dead loved ones, his loved ones that are now currently helping him cope with this, that are alive, and his baby boy are giving him the strength to march on as if nothing ever happened. In the recent past, the devil, he's tired of these motherfuckers. He's tired of these disgusting people. It's almost going to be a relief for him to leave Congress. Coming up in the recent future, the High Priestess. He knows so many things about them. He knows so much. He's going in with hidden knowledge about Congress and about the people that work there, and not only factual things, but also psychologically. He's that kind of person that he looks into them. He pierces into their souls kind of situation. And so he's learned not just data, but he's learned psychology about them. Their psychological workings and the government, how it works. So he's stacked. This is him. The Wheel of Fortune changes. And money coming to him. So wherever he goes, he's going to be better off than in Congress. Whatever money he was making in Congress is going to be much more now. His house, 3 of Wands. Okay, so, there's the changes are never easy, especially if you have, brand new family that has, you're adapting to. They never had a baby before. But you know what? They're going to make it work. Hopes and fears. Page of Swords. Oh, so they're keeping things quiet. They've learned not to trust everyone. Keep things to themselves. And what will come? Knight of Swords. So whenever he gets back to whatever job he will get, he's going to come out swinging. This is not the end of Adam Kinzinger. This is just the beginning. We're going to have this man for a long time. He's going to move forward. And he's coming forward with truth. He's coming forward with truth. That's the reading on him. So let me do a reading on the Canadian, American, or the truckers that are up there protesting between the Canada and United States border. So I had done a reading, like I said, mentioned a little bit ago, back in October, where I saw people riding and protesting, but on vehicles. So let's do a little reading on them. Let's see if they're going to come down here. And what will happen? Because let's see. Canadian border. Bear with me while I do my prayers, please. Canadian, or are we going to get truckers down here too protesting in the United States? Are we going to get truckers protesting here in the United States? Are we going to get those truckers down here? Move this a little further up here. Sorry, guys. Ten of Wands, of course. So the Ten of Wands is burden, and in this deck, it's something that you've sown. Now, let me just show you this deck. It's absolutely beautiful. It's called the Tarot of the Divine. And this is what the Ten of Wands means in this deck. That makes absolute sense. Let me get the book and read it to you. I mean, I read intuitively, but I also take account the artist's depictions. It helps. So the Ten of Wands in this deck means the Ten of Wands. This is a timbo tree from the legend of the Paraguay people, the Paraguay country, Guarani legend. The Ten of Wands represents taking on too much and refusing to accept help. When Sagua's daughter went missing, he searched alone in vain. A timbo tree grew from his ear. You can see the skeleton. You can see the skull there. From his ear when he died, bearing fruits he labored for, but was unable to enjoy. And then upright, it means overwhelmed, stress, obligation, refusing aid, duty, reversed, avoidance, burnout, overcoming, stretching thin, giving up. Okay. So since this is the first card, of course it bears fruits. We're going to have this here in the US because it's bearing fruit from the Canadian protest. So we're going to have this in the States. Now I heard today that they're planning that US intelligence is saying that these protests will extend to Washington and to California and the Super Bowl. So yes, it will. Guys, I'm going to put that video link below. Unbelievable. The TASA comes through again. How the protests, I saw those protests back in October of 2021. People protesting, but inside vehicles. This covers it. The Eight of Cups. Disillusionment, turning away, they're hurt. So even if there are a few people that really have legitimate reasons, like, So the protest is about, they're saying that regulations with regards to COVID, mask wearing, vaccine mandates, and all that is affecting their work, and they want to be free and they don't want to be burdened with that. But the problem is that biology doesn't care what you think. Plagues don't care who you are. Plagues will take you down. Okay? So here lies the conundrum. No government wants to force their citizens to wear masks. No government wants to tell their citizens, please get vaccinated. But the problem is that the coronavirus is real. And so these people are going to learn the hard way. If they get, now mandates are going down. For example, in New York tomorrow, mask mandates will no longer be applicable. You don't have to wear masks to go in anywhere. So if, no matter what, in the end, they're going to learn that the corona is real. Hopes, this is what is an obstacles, the fool. This is the Little Mermaid. So it's, according to this, it's from France, a French folktale. The Little Mermaid, she lost her voice because she wanted to be free. They're going to lose their voice. They're going to lose their credibility because they want to be free. Because in there, even though there's a few people that have really legitimate concerns, there are some that are using their protest to forward their unethical agendas. Just like Ursula used the Little Mermaid to propel her unethical agenda. This crowns them the two of coins. Oh, so they're kind of confused as well. Ooh, crown the two of coins. They're hoping it works. But some of them understand though. That's odd. Let's keep going. Some of them understand the issue. They gotta pick between their health and money, some of them. Again, like I said, not everyone. There's the people using this protest, which good-hearted folk wish, that they can go back to work. They're using this protest, most people, to forward an agenda. But these people are like, do I have to choose between money or health? They choose money. Beneath them, the hermit, what they have in is their own. They feel ostracized. This is their way of speaking out loud and clear because no one was listening to them. They felt like it was too long to be cooped up at home and ostracized. They don't want to do that anymore. They think they're doing us a favor. They're like, don't you guys see? Don't you guys see that being cooped up, obeying the government, obeying this and that is not normal? It's not what you should be doing. You should be out there fighting for your freedom. But they don't understand plagues. They don't understand sickness. Biology doesn't give a crap. Biology does not care. The people in power, they think that the people in power are trying to squash them. It's like, oh, dude, we're doing the best we can at a bad situation kind of thing. And they feel like they were ostracized and they want us to get out of the ostracization. In the recent past, Two of Wands, it's been hard, but they're getting the energy to keep climbing. They want things to change for the better. In the future, Eight of Wands, quick, violence. So for the U.S., I said the U.S., we're going to have violence, you guys. Up in Canada, not much happened, but if you read my cup if you see my cup, already read. If you see my cup from October, you'll see that I do see violence. People getting hurt, maybe their necks, their backs, their arms, something. People going to be injured. This is them, the Six of Swords. There's going to be movement, not just in the U.S., but all over the world, and I already saw that on the news, so I don't want to take credit for it, but had I done this reading earlier, I would take credit for it. But yeah, it's going to be a global movement all over. Their house, the tower. Violence, craziness. Bullshit. Crap. Violence. Oh no, I told you guys, the crazies. Hopes and fears. Knight of Coins. They want everything to go back to the way it was. And what will come? Two of Wands. Yeah, so it'll take some time, but it'll be something that it's just in passing, kind of. It'll leave like a January 6th kind of effect, but it'll be in passing. Ugh. I think there will be some resolution. There will be some balance. That hopefully the governments can help them. The people that are in office can help them, because I don't know how I can help them or you can help them. But maybe they'll get something where they can come to an accord or an agreement. Hopefully. It looks like it. That's what I get from this. I also saw that in the Joe Biden reading. I saw Joe Biden seeing some form of reconciliation between the two ideologies ruling the world right now. So, yeah. And that's it. That's it on my readings, you guys. I look forward to seeing you again. And yeah, I'm working on my tazas. So after I hang up with this, I will be doing 2 tazas. And I'll be reading them as soon as possible, you guys. Thank you. Have a great, great weekend. Stay safe. Do not worry. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Thank you. A big hug to you all. Blessings. Bye.